Good morning, students of class 9. Welcome to our geography period, and we have recently finished the fourth chapter of in geography, which is exogenetic processes part 2. So it is time to discuss question answers. So we are on page number 39. The first question here is rewrite the correct statement. So we will first have to see whether the given statement is right or wrong. Okay, so if it is right, we will just mention it as right, and if it is wrong, we will mention it as wrong, and below that we will write down the correct statement. Fine. So let's begin. The temperature range helps the wind in its work. So do you think it is right or wrong? It is right. Why? Because if the temperature is high, the wind will blow very effectively, because the wind will become dry and it will be light in weight. When the temperature is high, that time the air becomes light in weight, because there is no presence of water vapor, moisture, humidity in the air. When the temperature is high, that time the wind becomes, or the air becomes, light in weight, and therefore it becomes easy for wind to move. Fine. So the temperature range helps the wind in its work. Then the next. Rivers' work is more prominent than other agents of erosion in desert regions. So do we see rivers in deserts? Then why would it be called deserts if we see rivers there? So it's wrong. So you will write down wrong, and then below that let us rewrite the sentence. Wind's work. Okay, wind's work is more prominent than other agents of erosion in desert regions. This is the correct answer. Now the third. The work of groundwater is effective in the area with soft rocks. So this is true. Fine. Because it becomes easy for groundwater to erode the minerals from soft rocks. So hence it is true. Then the next. The work of wind is not limited like river, glacier or the sea waves, and takes place everywhere. So do you think it is not limited? The work of wind is not limited. Does it not have obstructions like the rivers or the glaciers have? It does have. So let us write down the answer as wrong and rewrite correctly below. The work of wind is limited like river, glacier or the sea waves, and takes place and does not take place everywhere. And does not take place everywhere. This is just to make you understand why it cannot take place everywhere, because if there are obstructions, if the wind is blowing and if there are obstructions in between its journey, then it will be obstructed, isn't it? It will be prevented to blow further. Therefore it is a wrong statement, and the right statement that we discussed was the work of wind is limited like river, glacier or the sea waves, and it does not take place everywhere. Where does the work of wind is found to be very effectively taking place? In deserts, where there are hardly any obstructions for the wind, and also the temperature is high in deserts. Therefore the work of wind is very, very effective in dry desert regions. Now the next question. Correct and rewrite the incorrect statements. The ice on the lateral side of the glacier moves faster than the ice at the base. Do you think it is correct? It is incorrect. Why? Because where does the friction first take place? At the base of the glacier. So which part of the glacier will melt first? It is the base. It is the bed of the glacier. So it is an incorrect statement. So you will write the answer this way. The ice on the lateral side of the glacier moves slowly or slower than the ice at the base. Next, the depositional work by rivers happens because of gentle slope, reduced speed and transported sediments. Is it right or wrong? It is right. So we will not do any corrections. So you should understand that yes, if the slope of the river is gentle and if the flow is slow and it has got many sediments, then it will deposit the sediments on its way. Fine. A river flows at a faster speed than the glacier. Is it true? No, it is wrong. So write down wrong, and below that you will write down a river flows. Oh, sorry, it is correct. It is correct. Sorry, you don't have to make any changes. So it is correct. A river flows at a faster speed than the glacier. The glacier speed is very, very slow. And then the last one, the speed of the glacier is more on both the banks than in the middle. So we discussed the same thing. It's the same question which will have the same answer as this one, isn't it? So where will the speed of the glacier be more? It will be more at the base. At the base and not at the banks. So the speed of the glacier is more in the middle than in the banks. This is how you will write down the correct sentence. Identify the wrong pair. Will deposition give rise to V-shaped valley? What will give rise to a V-shaped valley? Erosion done by the river, isn't it? And not deposition. So here this is the incorrect pair. So you just mark it. Okay, you can either circle it or put a wrong mark here. Transport ripple marks means when there is wind blowing. Okay, when the wind is blowing in deserts, it will transport sediments, that is, it will transport sand, and then it will make ripple marks in the desert. So this is correct. Erosion gives rise to mushroom rocks. Yes, what happens to the rocks in deserts? Because of erosion, they start looking like mushrooms. Okay, so these two are correct pairs. This is incorrect. And then the last question here for today, not for the exercise, for today. Identify and name the landforms in the following diagrams. So what does this look like? It looks like a V-shaped valley. So write down V-shaped valley. What is here in between? There is a river. What does this look like? It looks like this is a mountain cliff, isn't it? What has cut this whole mountain? It's a river. And what does this look like? It looks like a canyon, a gorge. Write down canyon. And the last picture suggests about the moraines, okay, or the movement of glacier, that you can write. Fine. Let us discuss the remaining part of the exercise in the next session. See you in the next session. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.